Now an update to a CBS 6 News investigation. We told you last night at 11 that Richmond school buses have been driving down a road they're not supposed to every day, putting your child's safety at risk. Tonight, Joe St. George tells us what's being done in the wake of our report. He's live now on the Nickel Bridge. Joe?
Good evening, Bill. 24 hours ago, I stood in this exact same location and said we had a lot of questions as a result of our reporting. Well, tonight we have some answers, including a new order by the superintendent and a new order by the RMA for new signs. When do you ultimately become accountable?
Oh, I think I'm accountable now.
24 hours after our CBS 6 investigation revealed an unpaid Easy Pass bill and buses illegally crossing the Nickel Bridge, Richmond Superintendent Dr. Dana Bedden sat down with us to explain why and what's being done to stop lives from being endangered.
It's all about safety, and we can't be in that much of a hurry that we want to take that risk.
Bedden says he issued a directive early Thursday telling all bus drivers to stop using the bridge. As this illustration shows, the bridge has a limit of 7,500 pounds per vehicle. When buses cross, they are nearly 10 tons over the limit. How long do you believe the bus was going over the Nickel Bridge?
I have no idea until, you contacted me. I had no idea.
Well, Dr. Bedden says he plans on firing those bus drivers responsible. He insinuated that current signage is way too small. This weight restriction sign no larger than a poster board. Nowhere does it say buses aren't allowed. But as a result of our investigation, that also will soon change. The Richmond Metropolitan Authority, the group that oversees the bridge, issued this statement saying the RMA has clearly marked signs at both ends of the Boulevard Bridge. To underscore RMA's commitment to safety, we will add a second visual graphic on both ends, specifically noting that school bus traffic is prohibited. Those who use the bridge regularly are grateful.
If there are people that are going across it that shouldn't, of course there ought to be better signage.
As for why an Easy Pass bill went unpaid, Bedden says checks were late because of new staffers. Staffers that have since been trained and are part of a plan to revitalize RPS.
We can't shy away from factual stuff about what we need to improve.
And Dr. Dana Bedden telling me this evening that the responsibility for bus route safety falls on the transportation director for the city. That position, however, is currently vacant. However, it will be filled by a long-term Chesterfield school system employee very shortly. We will obviously stay on top of this very important story. For now, live in Richmond, I'm Joe St. George for CBS 6. Bill, back to you.
Thank you, Joe.